Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capital is abroad. For if we meet, we shall not escape abroad, for these days is now the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows, that when he enters the confines of a tavern, and claps his sword upon the table, he says, God sends me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup draws him upon the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I such a fellow?
Come, come. Thou art as hot as a jack, in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, as moody soon to be moved.
And what two?
There were two such. We should have none, shortly, for one will kill the other. That way thou wilt quarrel with a man. That hair, more hair less, in his beard, than thou hast, and yet thou wilt tutor me, for from quarreling.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art, as that he managed by the simple fee of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple? Oh, simple.
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to one of them. Gentlemen, good den, a word with one of you.
A word? With one of us? Couple it. Make it a word. A blow.
You shall find me acting up to that, sir, and you give me occasion.
Could you not take occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo?
Consort? What? Does that make us minstrels? And if minstrels make us, let us hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick, and this will make you dance. Zounds. Consort!
Here we talk in public haunted men, withdraw into some private place, or else depart. All eyes kiss promise.
Men's eyes were meant to look, so let them gaze. For I will move for no man's pleasure. I.
Well, peace be with you. Here comes my men.
Go.
For I'll be hanged, sir, if you wear your livery. Marry, go before to field. He'll be your follower. Your worship, in that sense, may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford. No better term than this, thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain I am none, therefore farewell, thou knowest me not.
Boy, that does not excuse the injuries that thou hast done to me. Now turn and draw!
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love, and so, great Capulet, which name I tender, as clearly as my own, be satisfied.
Calm, dishonorable, vile submission. I'll staccato carried away. You rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives. That I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of this pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Mercutio, is thou a coward?
Thou
Come fight!
not!
Have at thee!
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince expressly has forbid this bandying in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt, good Mercutio.
I am hurt. A plague of both your houses. I am sped. Is he gone, and hath nothing?
What art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Marry, 'tis enough. Where is my page? Go, villain. Fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door. But 'tis enough, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a great man. I am peppered, I warn for this world, a plague of both your houses. Zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat, to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic, why the devil came between us. I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best, good friend.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint a plague of your houses. They made me into worm meat. No, I have it. And supposedly too. I die.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, but got his mortal hurt. In my behalf, my reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my kinsman. O sweet Juliet, the beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
O Romeo, Romeo, great Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath inspired these clouds, for which too early here did he scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on mo days doth depend. This book begins the woe that others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain, away to heaven, respective lenitry, and fire-eyed fury be my conductive now. Now, Tybalt, take thy villain back again, that late thou gavest me for Mercutio's soul. Is a little but way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him, shout with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Romeo, begone, away. The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed, the prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Hence, begone, away.
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
What dost thou say?
Which way ran he killed Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer, which way he ran?
There lies that Tybalt.
Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee, in prince's name, obey.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all that unlucky managed this fatal brawl. There lies the man slain by young Romeo, that killed thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my brother's child, oh prince, oh cousin, oh husband, oh the blood is spilt of my dear kinsman, prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours shed blood of Montague, oh cousin, cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whose Romeo hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, bid him think how nice the quarrel was, and urged withal the high displeasure. All this uttered, with genetic breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed. Could not take truce with the untruly spleen of Tybalt deaf to peace, but that he tilts. With piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breasts, who all else hot turns deadly point to point, and with a material scorn with one hand and beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity restores it. Romeo he cries aloud, his friends apart, and swifter than his tongue. His agile arm beats down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and taught they go like lightning for ear I could draw to part them. Was stout Tybalt slain, and as if he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague, affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in the black strife, and all those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt, Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince, he was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes of what law should end the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie bleeding. But I'll immerse you with so strong a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be destitute pleading excuses. Nor tears nor prayer shall purchase our abuses. Therefore use none, let Romeo hence a haste. Else when it is found that how is his last. Bear hence this body and tend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
That's what makes you beautiful.
No, you gotta go like this. Danger, danger, danger.
Danger, danger, danger. Brownies are located just in that window. We just have to get done with this scene and we can go eat some brownies. Sweet brownies. Talking about the brownies to the viewers.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your worship.
That gallant spirit.
That gallant
Are you texting Taylor?
half inspired by the clouds.
That's on camera.
He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black stripe. Good game.